It's Groundhog Day!
From the studios of TLC Talk Radio, it's DT on our minds. I'm your girl, Tasha.
And I'm that fat girl, Dana.
And we have another incredible show lined up for you. Don't forget to follow us on our social media pages, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and of course, Instagram. And don't forget to check us out every day, multiple times a day, at tlctalkradio.com, 24/7 edutainment. I heard that was a great show. Station.
It is a great station.
It's a great station with great content. Shout out to all of our other shows, our sister shows, brother shows. I don't know. A Vibrant
brother
Mix.
Sister shows. Because they got men and
one of
women
us is awake.
It's
one
usually me.
Not so much. And so shout out to Tamiko and Fred, who co-host with me on A Vibrant Mix. Shout out to me, I guess.
Yeah, shout out to yourself.
It's probably improper. And and shout out, of course, to Oz and Naima, who are hilarious on Not Another Damn Podcast.
Agreed.
Oh my God, they're crazy. I would have never expected that. See, I don't listen to Oz on Power 92 because he's on when I'm sleeping.
Right.
So I didn't even know him. When we worked together at Crawford, we never ran into each other. So I didn't meet him until he came to the school. And I was like, oh, he's smart. Okay. Yeah. And so when I watched, you observe them as they do their shadowing. And I was like, oh, he's going to be great. And he was one of the great teachers. Our staff was incredible, but yeah, definitely. So to hear him in a different setting
where he can just be whatever he wants to do.
Swearing? A lot.
Yeah, a lot.
It's hilarious. And I was just like, this is great. They are a dedicated team. I can't wait for their 150th show. Well, they'll do it here in studio. And we were talking about their dedication before we started today. And this fool, when his sister had her baby, showed up at the hospital with the microphone and recording equipment like, yeah, the show still goes on.
Well, he is a broadcaster.
I get it, but she had a whole human being. Can I have a break today?
No.
Okay.
Guess what? It's Groundhog Day!
Is it?
It is.
I never. So I goof this up all the time. Ignore the fact that I teach science for a living.
It's not science.
I know, but I should know a little bit. Maybe I should. Okay, so are we looking for his shadow? Or are we not looking for his shadow? It depends on what you want, right?
Right.
So
I want snow. So
what kind of snow?
I love snow.
Boo for snow.
Snow is beautiful.
It's beautiful when you're in the house. You don't have to go anywhere. The car is filled up and all the groceries are in the house. Then it's beautiful.
Duh.
Then when it's still out there on Monday morning, now we like, oh, could you leave snow?
No.
Boo. Because now we gotta go to. Okay, so for you're looking for the shadow?
I don't know.
And we suck. So I don't know.
I'm not sure.
I don't care what the damn groundhog says. No snow. I'm ready for spring. I'm ready for all of these leaves to get up.
We haven't even had winter yet. We have not had winter.
We have not, because as I went through my Facebook memories, I was looking at how our schools were closed for that below 26 degree weather.
Right.
But they can keep all that. I'm good.
Oh, I don't need that.
Yeah,
but I need snow because it's pretty. And I didn't get it for Christmas. I got it for Halloween. What type of...
Jesus was telling jokes.
I guess.
He was like, watch this.
It's Groundhog Day! Yay!
From the studios of TLC Talk Radio, it's DT on our minds. I'm your girl, Tasha.
And I'm that fat girl, Dana.
And we have another incredible show lined up for you. Don't forget to follow us on our social media pages, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and of course, Instagram. And don't forget to check us out every day, multiple times a day, at tlctalkradio.com, 24/7 edutainment. Yeah, no. Boo. Ready for spring, ready for leather jackets. See, I can do leather jackets and that's it. Like, I hate being in a coat. I hate being constrained. Like, if I can get away with it, like Sunday, it's supposed to be 50 degrees.
Yeah, because
I'm ready to layer up. Right, yeah. Global warming is real.
Hello.
I'm ready to layer up and then just throw on a leather jacket.
Okay.
Which I did last week.
No, not so much.
I went dancing with our friend Wendell. Except
You should
I
have
wasn't
invited me
dancing.
because I really want to go dancing.
Oh, okay. Well, we ended up not dancing. We went to Lauren's birthday party.
Oh.
And it was literally on the next block from his house. So I was like, what we doing? And so we came on and we went and we danced and all that. But I was in the leather because I wanted to be cute.
Right. Not downtown.
Poor decision.
No.
Poor
No.
decision. Poor.
I see.
Yeah. But yeah, Groundhog Day. Listen, man. I'm ready for spring. I don't even care. I don't care what the groundhog says, as long as he's not on my property digging up my hostas and nothing crazy. Get out of here. Just tell me whether or not. So I can't remember if he sees his shadow. There's 6 more weeks.
I don't know. We could look that up.
We could. We probably should have show prepped better. Yeah, but I didn't care because I'm just kind of like whatever.
The groundhog.
Other than
sees a shadow.
functioning,
Here we go.
if he sees his shadow,
What
then
does it mean?
that's hilarious.
I love how this just
It just doesn't do what you ask it to do when you start.
it starts.
Oh,
Sees a shadow.
they're just not gonna tell you.
If he sees a shadow, it will be 6 weeks of winter. Sorry about that.
Boo.
Want to be right in front of the mic there?
Like a joke I cracked earlier. Moving on.
This one.
Please pray for me. My habits and proclivities.
It'll be okay.
It sure will. It is what it is.
It's Groundhog Day!
Y'all gonna make me lose my mind.
From the studios of TLC Talk Radio, it's DT on our minds. I'm your girl Tasha.
And I'm that fat girl, Dana.
And we have another incredible show lined up for you. Don't forget to follow us on our social media pages, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and of course, Instagram. And don't forget to check us out every day, multiple times a day at tlctalkradio.com, 24/7 edutainment. I have been feuding with my students because I always play music in the classroom. And so some days they never say anything about my gospel music. They love it. They ask for requests. And I'm like, I'm not the DJ. No, we're playing what I want to hear. Or I will put on just plain old worship music, which is just instrumental, beautiful music so they can concentrate and focus. But on Friday, it's New Edition Day. It's always New Edition Day, but particularly on a Friday. And so we're decorating our door for Black History, and my kids have taken to calling New Edition trash. Now,
They're just not getting A's.
listen,
not a
if
one.
you know me, like,
Not a one.
I'm ready to flip you out of your chair for insulting any of my 6 friends, Ronnie, Bobby, Ricky, Mike, Ralph, or Johnny.
in that order.
Don't matter what order. I'm flipping you out of the chair because I'm a New Edition fan. Like, I'm a fan. Like,
Okay.
fisticuffs. Well, say it again. So we were chuckling.
Short for fanatic.
Yes, I'm clear. And they know it too. That here comes Tasha. Get your mind together. Here she come. Be on your P's and Q's. They know who I am. They don't know me, but we remember her. She crazy. But sincerely, I love them. And they like, saying little stuff. So I shot my girlfriend's fellow New Edition fanatics a text, and I was like, these clowns over here insulting our friends, our pretend husbands and pretend brothers-in-law. And they were like, my girlfriend said, make him write New Edition is not trash a million times. And Yolanda said 5 million and make him perform the dance steps. So today, when they said it, I turned it on the smartboard and I said, let's do it. Come on. And we put on If It Isn't Love, which is the famous, dance routine. And they were absolutely messing up. And I was like, boo, boo.
That's because today's dance moves are, I don't know what they are.
Oh my God.
Like, contortionism at this particular point.
I can't do it. Like, we had footworking when I was in high school and college. My knee is not at all interested in me living those days. But because that's why we got bad knees. There's a meme on Facebook that says we come from the generation of the butterfly and the Tootsie Roll, and that's why all of our knees are bad. I'm like, yep.
I was in a mosh pit
Oh,
That's where I was.
and how's your knee?
My knees are great.
I'm jealous. Maybe I should have been in the mosh pit. Maybe.
Like, out of everyone at work, everyone's always complaining about their back hurts, their knees hurt, their whatever hurts. So I'm like, I got a little tightness in my shoulder, but other than that, I'm good. And I'm the one that broke 2 ribs yesterday. Not yesterday.
I'm like, what? How are you breathing?
Last year. Remember when I fell off that horse? Yeah.
Scared me to death. Yeah, and you just posted it on Facebook. Like, yeah, I fell off a horse. Excuse me? No, I think you said you were thrown from the horse.
No.
Is that what you said?
I fell off my horse. Broke 2 ribs and got a concussion.
Because that's how you should have liked your
good.
friends.
I'm good. What? I composed. That means that I wasn't dead.
Listen, I can't take
Just a little
any
broken.
more bad news.
Just a little broken.
I know you do too, to offer my heartfelt condolences to the families of those lost in that horrible plane, helicopter crash.
Yeah.
Where were you when that came through?
I was at work, actually.
On Sunday?
No, maybe not. It was on Sunday?
It happened Sunday.
What the heck was I doing Sunday? Oh, I was at work. I was at the Healing Herd. I was cleaning stalls, and it popped up on my Sky News. And I was like, what?
Exactly. That's exactly how it went. We were in a church meeting, an all congregation meeting, post service. And first of all, my cousin and I were getting on my mother's nerves on purpose. So in the middle of it, I abruptly stopped laughing. And she's looking at my phone because I'm reading it, and it was only at this moment, it was only on TMZ. And so it said Kobe Bryant, and I think it said 3 others at the time because they were initially reporting 5, right, killed in a helicopter crash. And my cousin was like, what? And I was like, okay, let me check. So I'm checking CNN, I'm checking NBC, I'm checking nobody.
Yeah.
But my boyfriend is a sports broadcaster.
So
I said, baby,
is this real?
TMZ is reporting that Kobe Bryant was killed in a helicopter crash, but ain't nobody else reporting it. Can you find out? And he was like, hold on. And I was like, holding. And he came back. He was like, confirmed. And I was like, so I knew that we were around the same age. I immediately thought about like his wife and the children and his parents. And then I was like, okay, who else was? I was scared it was all the kids.
Right. Because or the whole family.
Right. And I was just like, okay. And then the other, I don't know, because I'm sports illiterate. I only know Kobe Bryant because I hear his name. Like, I see him and all that fun stuff.
Right.
I heard about the sports feuds and
whatever.
Yeah, I'm typically there for the food. So I didn't, know him. So I certainly didn't know the other people involved, but it doesn't matter. Humans are humans. And it was just like,
yeah. And it was kind of senseless. Did you really need to go up in fog? Couldn't you just wait it a little bit?
I don't know.
Maybe?
And I wonder if did the fog suddenly appear, or I don't know, because I didn't follow that piece.
Well, I mean, regardless,
just Jesus,
just wait. For one, you're a celebrity, so they expect you to be late anyway. And I understand you and I are not that person, but given circumstances that could possibly kill you, I'd wait.
Yeah, and I guess hindsight is 20/20, because I'm sure I just kept thinking about the fear, because one of the on the ground witnesses, he said he heard that helicopter struggling, and so I wonder if it was a mechanical issue. I mean,
on top of the.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He said he heard it struggling, and I said, so if he heard it, they felt it.
Right.
Ooh wee. So I don't like helicopters. I wanted to do a tour of the city.
Really?
And then I was like,
I don't like helicopters.
That's okay. I'ma just drive around or something. I can't. Not that there are not accidents on the road.
Go up in the Sears Willis Tower.
Yeah, it's always gonna be the Sears Tower to me. Sorry, whoever you are, Willis.
Because that is actually to see Chicago.
Yeah,
That's it.
Yeah.
Like, You don't need anything else.
Yeah.
I've shot up there 3 times. Love it every time.
Oh, we need to go. We need to do an on the road,
Yeah.
on location. Okay, I see us producing. But yeah,
Look at us.
our condolences to everyone, because that's and the babies.
Yeah.
That's the part that was like,
Yeah.
no. Not that you wanted anybody to die,
Right.
particularly the babies. So I can't imagine. Yeah, but I think that's why I live my life the way I do. And I think we've talked about this in the past. I don't know if we talked about it on the show, but I talk about how I just try to be there for
Yeah.
people. I try to show up. I try to support. Like that day, I didn't feel like doing anything, and it was my girlfriend's birthday party, and I was like, I want to go to sleep because it was such heavy news.
Right.
And I was like, but what if I didn't have the opportunity, to see her again?
Right. If she didn't have a birthday next year.
Right. So
That
let me
makes sense.
put my clothes on and drive downtown. I love you, girl. Drive downtown. I live afar.
I live farther.
Right.
It's Groundhog Day!
From the studios of TLC Talk Radio, it's DT on our minds. I'm your girl Tasha,
And I'm that fat girl Dana.
and we have another incredible show lined up for you. Don't forget to follow us on our social media pages: Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and of course Instagram. And don't forget to check us out every day, multiple times a day, at tlctalkradio.com. 24/7 edutainment.
Because last week I wanted to go and dance, and I didn't know anywhere here to dance.
So Mike Love, our friend, hosts because it's tonight. He hosts every Friday. Well, he spends every Friday right in Chicago Heights. We might be to see you, brother.
Are kidding me.
Nope, this is a new gig he got since he left Soul,
Oh.
because he used to be every Saturday night at Sugar Babies, which is why I always had my party there. I'm real particular about the DJ, real particular.
Yeah, she already has an allotment for her memorial service for her DJs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm not even going to be dancing at that one. I'll be dancing in heaven. That's very different. It's a different kind of praise piece. But because I'm not a drinker,
I'm not either.
so when I go out, if the DJ sucks, I'm getting my purse and going home.
yeah,
Good
but if
day.
he's in Chicago Heights, it's just like 5 seconds from my house.
And maybe 10 from mine. So we should go, I don't know what kind of space this is, but it's Mike.
Right.
Obviously he caters to whoever the crowd is. I told him, I said, I don't like it when it's not you or Bulu Master DJing. And he said, that's because you like to boss the DJ around.
Oh.
And I was like,
What?
what? I mean, you're right, but I don't know how I felt about you saying
Well,
that.
In the 90s, there was a DJ I would always follow with my friend Kilo. We would go out dancing all the time. And her name was DJ Psycho Bitch. Sorry. But that was her. That was her name.
That's interesting.
Yeah. And she was amazing. Like, amazing.
Hey.
And, like, we got to know her. So every time she played at a club, we would get it free. And, it's just like, we were cool
I love
kids.
it.
We were cool kids at
You were
the
the
club.
cool kids at the club. That's how I became friends with Bulu Master. I just kind of walked up to him and was like, hi. And he was like, hey. And I was like, okay, so I order your CDs. And he was like, oh, okay, what's your name? Da, da, da. We got to talking. And I was like, can we take a picture? And he was like, yeah. And then it turned out that we were running in the same circle. Well, kinda. I was line dancing.
Okay.
And his cousins, who are twins, are incredible line dancers. And my mother wanted to learn a particular dance. This is years ago. So we're talking 09, 10. My mother wanted to learn a particular dance. We went to a class, we learned it, and the lady suggested turn to the Thomas Twins on YouTube and watch. So we did. That's how we would practice. Then one day, me and my cousin went to hear Bulu spin, and this lady walked by. Now, I'd always seen her sitting next to him, and every time I would get ready to take my picture, she would duck out of the shot. And I didn't know why. I understood, though, because she don't know me. She don't know why I'm putting these pictures.
Right.
But as she walked past me, I looked at her. I said, excuse me. One of the Thomas twins. She was like, yeah. I was like, come here. Look, me and my mama and blah, 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 and da, 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 da. And can you ask him to please play I Don't Need It, which is the music for the Jamie Foxx slide, which is still my favorite slide, which I could still do. I ain't say nothing about the new ones.
I learned a new one at my Christmas party, and I have no idea what it was, but it was real easy.
Do you know what music it was to?
No.
Okay.
I got no idea.
It's not really helpful, Dana.
I know.
You should ask somebody.
But I've, because of my background in dance and theater, and
it doesn't take you long to learn.
no, I just have to sit there and watch somebody do it a couple of times, and I'm like, all right. And I'll just kind of like pantomime it a little bit, and then I just full out do it.
That's not my talent. I'm the one who
My
goes
talent.
2 more times. The DJ like, you want me to do it one more time? Another time? Now once I get it, I got it.
Right.
But hold on. Wait a minute. We doing what now? What we doing?
What is yeah. There are some things that I can't do. Like I've never been able to do.
Like,
I can't think of them off the top of my head.
can't remember the names.
But
of
there
the
was
dance steps.
something from the 80s that I just couldn't get my body to do.
Can you break dance?
I probably cannot now,
But you could.
but I could do some moves.
So, I learned by watching the evolution of hip hop on Netflix that breakdancing had nothing to do with the way you contort your body. I always thought it was like, you might break yourself, so it was breakdancing. And then Grandmaster Flash, I think it was explaining how he would mix the records and find the break in the song, and they would dance to that. And I started cracking up laughing. I was like, Tasha, you a sucker. Why didn't you know that? Like, I felt like playing sucker MCs for me, Shout out to Run DMC. And I'm not even an MC, so sucker dancer and MC. They need to do a remix. Who is this lady? No, but I just kind of chuckled at that. So I'll get it, but it takes me a minute, and then that's what it is.
Got it.
Yay. I could dance a little bit. No, I can freestyle. I'm all over the place. Do you have a favorite Throw Your Purse song? Do you know what I mean?
No,
say that?
remember when we were looking for my
But that's different than a
Is
Throw Your Purse song. Throw Your Purse song means
I don't carry a purse for one thing.
throw whatever. Might throw my purse on.
Throw a wallet. I don't.
That works. But what that means is get out of my way. My girlfriends know that my purse and whatever's in my hand is flying out. Because that is my song.
Yeah, I don't have one of those.
And ooh-wee. And so mine is Zulu by Hamilton Bohannon. It's an old disco cut. My mother used to play it. And then, she stopped playing and I forgot about it. And so when I was about 19, I was older, maybe 22, 23, my cousins and I went dancing and it came on and it instantly I was like, what is... So every time I would go somewhere, I never knew the name of the song. I was like, Mom, you know this song to go? And she was like, because there are no lyrics.
Right.
So she's like, I don't know what you're talking about.
I got nothing.
The first contact I had with Bulu Master was he was spinning on WGCI. He played it and I somehow got through. And I was like, hey, I just need the name of that song.
I don't need nothing else.
How
I
y'all
just
doing?
need the name of the
Nice to
song.
talk to you. What's the name of that song? And he told me, and I went right through my mother's album collection and found it because I knew she had it. So yeah, you need to Throw Your Purse on and a theme song, and we are like 25 episodes in, and we failed.
No, I got no theme song.
It is.
No nothing.
Yeah, but that's okay. It's Groundhog Day,
It is Groundhog Day.
and we're gonna figure it out before next Groundhog Day.
We're really not. Probably.
Don't tell anybody.
But I have an album. I know that sounds old, like an old person.
I got all man of.
No, but it's
I'm the one in the family with
it's
record player.
old. I don't even have a record player. I think we have.
I've got an all-in-one. It plays a radio CD tape, and it has an aux cord capability with the phonograph as well. Yeah.
Yeah, I think we have one that has like an 8-track and a.
I need that.
You do?
I've got my uncle's
I don't think the 8-track actually works though.
I've got my uncle's 8 tracks.
Interesting. I don't know. It's somewhere. Or we might have thrown it out the last time we redecorated the living room. I don't remember. But anyway, so I have an album of like not necessarily breakup music, but
What? What do you want over here?
which empowers me to have emotions and whatnot. It's Evanescence.
Okay. I'm interested.
Yeah, I forget which album. It's the first album that was popular, but it was. I've listened to it for a couple of days now, just in my car, just blaring it, whatnot. Cause
Music gets us through whatever, though. It does.
Because my long distance relationship is no more.
I'm not happy, but you know.
I'm not. I'm not
And I
devastated.
know I have a scowl look on my face, so let me not be that way. 'Cause-
I'm not devastated. I'm disappointed.
sure.
But you know, whatever.
I mean, that,
It
and
sounds really bad.
no,
Like I
but
didn't care.
that's the no. Then I don't think it sounds like that, but I think that's the human experience. It's like, okay, well, I've got to deal with this. We know that.
Yeah.
You know
and
what I
I'm
mean?
not like usually my breakups. I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna be alone. I'm gonna die alone. I'll be fine.
That's called maturity. Because
Yeah.
when you're you know, a teenager or 20 or maybe even early 30s, you're like, what in the hell just happened?
40s. Or had that issues.
That's okay though.
But yeah, this time it was just like, okay.
It feels like the end of the world depending on where you are in your life.
Right. It didn't this time because I have so many. Like, I guess in my past relationship, I tied my happiness to other people,
Oh.
which I didn't do this time.
Very
because I'm like, regardless of who's in my life, I'm still going to get my degree and become a doctor of psychology and, you know, have my farm. Whoever's in my life, or if nobody's in my life, I'm still doing it.
Yeah.
And that is my purpose, and that's what I know is going to make me happy. So,
The other people should enhance, not be the source of.
right, exactly.
I get it.
And I think that this relationship, this time, because I had dated him before,
sure.
taught me that.
Very good.
So, I'm good.
So maybe that was the point of the relationship. It was that lesson. Maybe. I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm reaching.
Yeah. It was for me to fix him so he could be happy. Welcome to my life.
Boo.
It's okay though. Like,
Is it?
once you know
So
you're-
throwing a rock is inappropriate on my end? Don't do that?
yeah,
Okay.
well, because it would be over 2,000 miles, and I don't think.
No,
you
I
have
was
that
gonna
kinda
go.
arm.
I was gonna go.
It's not.
It's inappropriate.
Yeah. I'm okay.
I got friends, so
I'm good. I mean, I have
just
friends who
kidding.
live out there.
right.
So
That's what I mean. Like
I've-
they're going. They could you
One
run by here and throw this rock through the window? No, I'm kidding.
One of
I'm
my
kidding.
other
I'm kidding.
J's, one of my other Jay Washington lives out there.
Hey, Jay.
I have a lot of J's in my life. Jason, Honda Pro Jason,
Hey.
just lots of Jasons.
Yeah, I'm with it.
Yeah.
I mean, and that's what it is. So conversely, I was feeling like if I didn't date somebody and get with somebody soon, I was not going to be that interested because of my upward trajectory. And now I was going to be at a space where I ain't trust people. But as some people know, I've reconnected with an old college love, and it's been great. Getting to know each other. Is that right? Getting to know each other again.
Well, getting to know who you are now.
Yeah, because we're different people, obviously. We're talking 25, 26 years ago. I don't know how that's possible. I'm 30. Whole entire lie.
Just a small lie.
No, it's a ginormous one. Plus, I post my age, so people are like, what? That ain't what you said in September. You know? She making up stories.
What else? We
But
good.
but it's been good because you at this point in the game you want to be able to trust. Well, at any point in the game you want to be able to trust, but particularly as you begin to build your life and you're at a space where you're dealing with illness and losing people, and you're like, who is this person at my side? Who
Right.
are you? Who is going to, and I'm praying it never happens soon. It doesn't happen soon. But who's going to be sitting with me in that front row? I remember a preacher saying that one time. Pay attention. Who do you want sitting holding your hand when you're in that front row when you got to say goodbye to your parents? Whoa.
Yeah.
That was heavy.
That is heavy.
And I was like, right. And then I think about our sister, Mary J. Blige, who I don't know the ins and outs of their relationship. Obviously, she ain't really my friend, but she had a certain view of what she thought she was getting, and by her account, it was all a lie. It was like just him, I'm this, I'm that, I'm this, I'm that. And then at the end of it, this fool tried to sue her for support for his parents. What? I'll bust all your windows, and I don't even believe in that. Shout out to Jasmine Sullivan. I don't believe in damaging anything of anybody's, but part of he requested support for his parents.
But what?
I'm gonna just be quiet.
I didn't even request support for myself.
You got my parent? What? I'm gonna take care of your parents? The marriage over
What?
because you cheated, but I gotta take. All right, come on to the courtroom. See how I go.
Yeah, luck with that, buddy.
Right, it didn't go.
Obviously.
Seriously, dude. So
I want to know what lawyer convinced him that was an option.
sometimes your clients do stuff against your advice.
True,
And
but
you're
I
like-
feel
Well, let's ask for it. Let's see.
in my heart of hearts that was something lawyer driven. Like, oh yeah, you could do that.
Yikes.
What?
Dude, get out of here. Just
Okay.
take whatever we come to as an agreement.
Right.
Would you do a prenuptial agreement? I feel like this is a conversation we should have on the show at some point. Would you do a prenuptial agreement?
Me? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
but I feel that you come in with what you come in and you leave with the same thing.
I agree with that. That's
Yeah.
how my
I
husband
mean-
and I did it. It was like, look, I ain't after yours, you ain't after
Right.
mine. Our split was very friendly. I know that's not the norm.
Right.
A lot of people make a lot of emotional decisions that they come to regret later. I know someone who's a journalist. He's an incredible journalist, and he had been tapped to be President Obama's very first press secretary.
Oh, wow.
His wife had made an accusation that he had hit her. He had not. But when the CIA went to, do all their investigations, they went to her. She admitted that she was just mad, but they couldn't run the risk
Right.
of it coming out that he was this abuser, and because people believe it.
Right.
And with him being the first black president, that wasn't going to go well. So he lost an opportunity because of you and your emotional outbursts.
Right.
I don't like her.
Yeah.
I don't like her.
I mean, I'm emotional, but trying to get back at somebody for whatever. I mean, it's over. Just be okay with
Pick
it.
your face up.
Right, like-
and move on with your day.
Yeah, you're hurt, but it's not forever. So why would you damage somebody else forever?
Yeah. People don't think long term.
Yeah, I do.
I appreciate that. That's not everybody's talent.
Yeah.
It normally takes somebody doing something damn near irreparable for them to go, well, damn, maybe I shouldn't have. Well, God, dog.
Right.
But at that point, thanks a lot,
Right.
clown.
And I hope that I've never done anything in my past that has hurt anyone on purpose. You know what I mean?
And I was about to say, it depends on whether or not it was intentional, because we hurt people,
Right. I mean,
but it doesn't mean it was intentional.
right. It's just not right. And sometimes you got to leave.
How about
And that's
that?
okay.
How about that? That's positive.
That
to end
is
on.
positive. Thank
Pick up
you.
your face and go home. I was a little more rude with my but you were nice.
Yeah, that's where I'm at right now.
Take your sit down somewhere. It's over.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay for things to end, because if they don't end, you can't get to where you're supposed to be.
Girl.
I know I'm awesome. That's why I'm going to be a doctor of psychology.
I'm over here thinking about a bunch of stuff and praising the Lord for what He didn't allow to happen that I thought I wanted.
Yeah.
Great ending note.
Yeah.
Because you are fabulous again from the studios of TLC Talk Radio. It's DT on our minds. I'm your girl, Tasha.
And I'm that fat girl, Dana.
And guess what? It's
Groundhog Day!
Yay! Don't forget to follow us on all of our social media pages: Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, and of course, catch us every day, multiple times a day on TLCTalkRadio.com, 24/7 edutainment. We will catch you next week.
Peace.